Thank you very much for staying with us here on the morning call. It's election day in Malawi. Polls have opened and nearly 7 million registered voters are expected today to exercise their civic duty in local parliamentary and presidential ballots. So what do we have as contest in these elections? First off, it is the presidential race that has captured a lot of attention. 7 candidates are running for president, but the real battle is among incumbent President Peter Mutharika, Vice President Saulos Klaus Chilima, and main opposition leader Lazarus Chakwera.
En effet, Jerry, il faut savoir que
Exactly, Jerry. It's the country's 6th election since the 1994 end of single-party rule. The incumbent, Peter Mutharika, a 78-year-old former law professor, is seeking a second 5-year presidential term, but faces a strong challenge from Saulos Chilima, who is 46. So Chilima, a former telecoms executive, was Mutharika's closest ally and vice president before a split last year. So we have an elderly ruler pit against a younger challenger, part of what many observers see as a generational battle against the continent.
Live with us now from Lilongwe, Malawi, is our correspondent Yvonne Akonda Sundu. Yvonne, good morning, and it's good to have you with us from Lilongwe this morning. An important day for Malawi.
Yes, indeed, it is an important day in Malawi. I am reporting from St. Thomas Anglican Church in Lilongwe City Center constituency, where in front of me there are hordes and hordes of Malawians who are queuing in order to cast their vote. Just a few minutes ago, the Vice President Saulos Chilima just walked in, and I can see him is in front, ready to cast his vote. The mood here is very elating. Like I said, since 6 a.m. when the polling station opened, hordes and hordes of Malawians have been coming to cast their vote. And then of particular interest is the fact that we are having the Vice President who is also going to vote at this polling station.
Interesting.
Yvonne, quels sont les principaux
So Yvonne, what are the main issues in this presidential election?
One of the interesting things are the promises that the main candidates have been promising Malawians. The incumbent president has been promising Malawians that he is going to develop Malawi further. Of particular interest is the fact that he has been mentioning that he is going to change Malawi into present-day Singapore. Chilima, on the other hand, has been promising Malawians that he's going to create 1 million jobs within the first year of him being in office, apart from also making sure that he reduces fertilizer prices, because you should understand Malawi is an agro-based economy. And then also the other main contender, Lazarus Chakwera of the Malawi Congress Party, has been promising Malawians to make sure that he changes the lives of them for the better by doing away with targeted fund input subsidy program and replacing it with free subsidies to farmers across the country.
Indeed, and we have monitored the campaigns and also tracked some of the hopes for a better country shared by Malawians during those campaigns. But Yvonne, let's get back to today and some of what we are expecting. What should we expect in the course of the day?
Obviously, hordes and hordes of Malawians are going to be turning up at different polling stations across the country. I should also mention that according to the Malawi Electoral Commission, voting is only for 12 hours. Meaning polling stations are going to open from 6 a.m. and then close at 6 p.m. But in past elections, we have seen that there have been situations whereby some polling stations opened late due to logistical challenges, just for an example. And then in those areas, voting period is normally extended, and I'm sure that is also going to be the case this time around. And then after voting, immediately counting starts. So normally what is done is the counting is done at the polling station level, and then the information is sent to the constituency tally center, where it is tabulated and then sent to the national tally center in Blantyre City.